First of all, OU sucks. How do you lose to Kansas State back-to-back years as a top 5 team? How does that happen? But that's neither here nor there. What a crazy game. Texas versus Texas Tech. I just finished that game. I came home late. I was at the TCU game. But what a finish. I definitely was not happy about the game. I'm glad we won, though. We're 2-0. That's all I really care about. But in order for us to continue to grow and continue to have success, we are going to need to play a ton better than what we did tonight. Special teams was a whirlwind. It was a complete roller coaster. There was 3 huge plays that could have easily lost us the game on special teams. We had a blocked kick, blocked punt, that was returned for a touchdown. We had an onside kick that we gave up in the second quarter, I believe. And we muffed the punt. Deshaun Jameson muffed the punt. So just right there alone, I don't know how we win that game with 3 special teams miscues like that. That just, I guess, shows how good we are. I don't know. Or how bad Tech is. I don't know. But definitely the special teams needs to be cleaned up. We did get an onside kick ourselves. We did block a punt ourselves, but we just have to be better on special teams. That's first and foremost. Second, I'm just saying this. We deserve to lose that game. You know, I wouldn't have been too mad if we lost that game. Obviously, I would have been upset and disappointed, but if we lost that game, we deserve to lose. We're up multiple times in the second quarter by 2 scores, and it looked like we were about to go up 3 scores, but then we got a touchdown called back. And then it looked like we were about to go up 3 scores again, then we turned the ball over. We're about to go up 3 scores again, then 3 and out, you know, and it's just the lack of execution for our guys is what really frustrates me the most about Texas. It's the lack of execution and the lack of dominance that I want to see from Texas. And we're not going to really come close to a national championship, honestly, if we cannot just stay consistent. Teams like Ohio State, teams like Clemson, teams like Alabama, teams like even Georgia, or I would say Oklahoma, but no, not even Oklahoma. Maybe even like a Penn State or Oregon. Like, these teams are going to finish off their opponents. They're going to have to throw it on the neck of the opponent, and they're just going to drive it into the ground and finish out the game. We can't do that right now. I don't know. I don't think we're good enough for that right now. I want to think that we are good enough for it, and we're just not executing it, but we're just not really playing a full game, a full 60 minutes of football. We still can't run the ball. I know we had over 200 rushing yards, but that's a little misleading. Sam had a lot of those yards, especially early in the first half, running out of plays, and he was the main guy running the ball. Second half, we didn't get the run game going at all until the 4th quarter. I don't know why. We wanted to finally have some urgency to run the ball in the 4th quarter with Keontae. But we also need to be able to run the ball, man. And I know we want to be a run-first team, so we got to be able to execute running the ball. Like, it makes no sense to want to be a run-first team. Talk about, oh, we want to get the run game going, but we just can't get more than 3 yards a carry. It's frustrating. The missed tackles were a killer for us. We had a lot of guys bottled up, and then they just got loose. In the 4th quarter, we had Sarajic Thompson bottled up on the sideline, and what do you know? In a blink of an eye, 70 yards later, he's in the end zone, and I'm like, wow, we just can't tackle right now. That's just technique right there. I don't remember us getting too much pressure on Alan Bowman, but I want to see us get more pressure on him. That's what I've been preaching, and I'm going to continue to preach that until we finally start to get some pressure. Actually, I take that back. Joseph Osai actually got quite a bit of pressure on Alan Bowman, especially in the first half. So shout out to Osai being a disruptor. We're also predictable on offense, and that's another thing that I've been really annoyed about. Going back to last year, those little bubble screens out in the flat, those little swing routes, I absolutely hate those plays. For me, like, watching Texas, it doesn't open up anything for them. Like, they don't use that play to set up something bigger, you know. They just run it to run it, and it's gonna get 5-6 yards of carry. Yeah, you might get a first down here and there, but like, it gets so annoying to the point where it's like, okay, what else can we do now? You know, Sam Ehlinger is more than capable of doing more. And speaking of Sam Ehlinger, it's safe to say that he is a for sure Heisman candidate, top 5. No doubt about it. He did struggle in the second half, I'm not gonna lie, but his overall numbers look nice. 27 for 40, 5 touchdowns, so 262 yards passing. He threw that one boneheaded interception. Yeah, I'll try to forget that, but Other than that, Sam played pretty well. He put a team on his back. 6 total touchdowns for him. So, I mean, that's 11 touchdowns in 2 games for Sam Ehlinger, so with 1 interception. So just keep that up, Sam. You'll be in the Heisman race for sure. But other than that, man, TCU is pretty bad. I was there at that game in person, and it's safe to say that I think we'll win the TCU game because they did not look too good. I'll do a preview and prediction video on them like later in the week, probably Wednesday, Thursday, Friday maybe. But just stay tuned for that. And yeah, man, this is Jimmy from Just the Facts, and I'm signing out. Peace.